Cody, you were on the team in 2012 when there was a lot of hype coming into the season, and things didn't really go USC's way. How do you guys kind of manage the expectations this season?
I mean, these guys don't look at that at all. We have a lot of young guys, and there's not a lot of guys that were on that team that year that are still here. So it's kind of a new thing for them. And like I said, it's really early. It's the first day of spring, and guys just came out and wanted to get better today. And I think it really showed. Especially some of the early enrollee guys, and some of the freshmen last year that didn't get to play as much, or maybe redshirt. I think a lot of those guys came out today and really competed.
Is the hype a good thing or a bad thing for this team?
I think,
expectations.
Honestly, I think it's irrelevant either way. I don't think it matters. I mean, to me personally, and I think the vibe of the team and how everyone will tell you. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'm pretty sure that it's kind of relevant to the guys, and it doesn't really matter because you see it every year. Guys are going to be preseason number 1 or preseason top 10, and it's really cliche, but it's all about how you finish. So.
Has Sark addressed it with you guys at all?
No, I mean, the only thing he said today was that we got a lot to work on, we got a lot to improve on, and we've got a long, long way to go. To be to where we want to be by the time we go into fall camp or go into season, or even just ending spring off the right way. So. I think day one, guys were definitely going in the right direction as a team, and individually, guys, made a lot of plays today, which is cool to see.
As a leader, how do you get some of those young guys to kind of just hone in on just football?
At some point, it's got to come from them. I try to get myself involved a little bit, and give them the motivation or be there if they need any help. But something I've learned over the years is at the end of the day, either a guy has it or it doesn't. He either wants to get better or it doesn't. And you may have to push the guy a little bit here and there, but I think all the guys we have right now they're all they want to get better and they want to improve every day.
What about for you? What can you improve on this spring?
I think the biggest thing, football-wise, mechanically-wise, is anticipating throws. Get the ball a little bit quicker and then eliminating some of the sacks. And that's something that hurt us last year. Was I don't know how many sacks we had, but the majority of those I took the blame for. And obviously we're gonna have a more experienced line this year, but helping those guys out, getting the ball out on time, and maybe throwing it. If the guy hasn't broke yet, or even if he's not open yet, kind of putting it where it needs to be. And I think it's just going to come with timing, and working with these guys more.
How did Ricky Town look today?
Ricky looked good. He looked. I was excited for him. He came out here, and he kind of reminded me of myself when I was there. And I know the feeling, and it's kind of a different world or a new setting, but he did good. I think he handled himself very well, and made some plays and made some good throws. And I was excited for him.
So Nelson was your top receiver last year by far. So you're in that process of developing chemistry with some other guys. How do you think that's going so far with Juju and Darius and Steven and some of the others?
Yeah, I mean, I've been throwing with Darius for a while now. So I've, it's nothing really new to me to how he plays. And me and Juju have been working a ton in the offseason. He's kind of been, not saying he is Nelson, but he's kind of been like a Nelson to me in the sense of, he's been in my ear. He wants to throw. He'll text me to throw on, Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings on our days off. And, the younger guys are doing that too. Jane, Stephen Mitchell, everyone. Even Isaac. He's brand new and he's been doing a great job of wanting, texting me and meeting for film and, throwing extra. And it's exciting, and that's what has to happen. Is right now, these are the guys we have, and I need to get timing down with them. And then in the summer, I think there's 22 or 23 new guys that are coming in. So right now it's time to work on these guys in the spring, and then over the summer we can work with the rest.
How has your role as a leader developed over the past year and a half or so?
Yeah, I think it's it's just been ever since my sophomore year. And obviously a little bit before that, trying to lead here and there, but it's hard when you're not playing. But I think my sophomore year, when that season when everything went down and all that stuff happened, I think that prepared me to where I am now. And it kind of got it to where nothing really surprises me if anything gets thrown at me. As a leader or anything, adversity, it's not really surprising. I kind of figured out how to handle situations, how to handle different guys, how to yell at this guy or maybe lay back a little bit on this guy and then just kind of figure guys out. But yeah, I feel like, it's my senior year now and it's exciting, and I feel like I've come a long way as a leader.
What are you most excited about getting out here for your first official day of spring practice?
Just being back around the guys again. We've been working out so hard, without footballs or without, officially having to practice for so long, and just kind of seeing guys get out here and actually getting to throw the ball around and play against the defense and have a little fun and get some competition going. As an organized setting. But yeah, I had a blast. It was fun to always be around these guys and be around the coaches, and it's just a really cool team, really cool vibe, and I feel like the team morale is just exactly where it needs to be.
You're talking a lot about that journey from